drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, it's anger. And he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hem. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the prophet.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following them around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, Sphere, what's up? Get him, yeah.
Passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's boys. She said, Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, Deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim mop, poison hand, touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, Prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others. The saga continues.
Will be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Peter Cottontail has nothing on the jump you'll see here in the NBA. Welcome to our Easter edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Hornets.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that has not gone well for them. 0-2 on the season series. This is the last opportunity to get a little bit of redemption.
You know what, Greg? This team has an awful lot of pride, and getting swept would not sit well with them. I mean, I look for them to pull out everything, all the adjustments, all the tricks to try to prevent that from happening.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut and at the center filling out the middle. A shot by Batum, no good. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Curry with the 3. Thompson with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And Walker kicks to Zeller. On the wing, Batum cans the shot from the wing.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The drive by Thompson. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Walker dishes to Zeller. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Zeller. Clock at 6. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Batum passes to Williams. Great D that time from Green. Right wing. Batum against Barnes. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Charlotte in the lead. Williams attacking. From 15 feet away. Outside for Batum. And here's Walker outside. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Green gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And it's Walker again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. And Lee pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. And Walker kicks to Williams. And that one's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lamb, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
18 feet out. A good close contest so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets Base team.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Harvey Williams is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Rush's shot is off. Williams kicks to Lamb. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Lamb's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now here is Varejao. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hornets leading by 3. Left side, Lin. No one near him. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the paint. Rush with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Poked away. Passes to Livingston. To the middle. Varejao passes to Spates. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Barbosa gets the bucket. Charlotte trailing. To the paint. Here's Rush. He's guarded by Williams. Now Rush. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Tries to save it. Now here's Lamb. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Lin dishes to Jefferson. And he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Livingston kicks to Spates. Down low. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Jeremy Lamb's miss, Livingston passes to Varejao. Wants to get it to Spates and does. And another basket for Golden State.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Rush's shot is off.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Finishes the break with a slam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Williams. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Outside for Curry. Bogut with a screen on Lee. Back to Bogut. Up off the screen.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Cody Zeller.
No good on the second free throw. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And here is Curry. The three from Barnes. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tight...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And, guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. Hornets trail by 3. Williams for 3. The shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Klay Thompson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Batum dishes to Zeller. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Lee. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Walker kicks to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Bogut. Down low. Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 6 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Charlotte. Green with a screen on Walker. Curry dishes it to Green. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Al Jefferson. Both free throws good from Lin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. And checking out Charlotte. Tied up with them. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Green. Hornets trail by 6. And Zeller kicks to Batum. The Hornets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Barbosa. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Barbosa's got 6.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
Here is Livingston. He kicks to Varejao. He dishes it to Barbosa. Varejao setting the pick for Barbosa. Shot clock at 3. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Marvin Williams. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Good on both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Now, here's Walker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They get it back. From deep three-point range. That's good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now the dish to Varejao. To the inside. It's deflected. They retain possession. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Batum attacking. They get it back. Here's Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. Warriors leading by 6. For 3, Barbosa. That one goes. Count it. Barbosa's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 9. And the final period of play just about to start. Hornets trail by 9. They've got Batum. Zeller is out there with Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Dishes it to Livingston. Deep 2 from Rush. Here's Spates. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he sinks the second. Charlotte shooting around 41% on the night. Walker dishes to Williams. And Walker kicks to Lee. Charlotte moving it around. And the dunk by Zeller.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Spates kicks to Rush. The layup missed.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Spates the pass to Rush. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And so it's Golden State with it. 5 to shoot. Barbosa for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Hornets trail by 8. Lee goes in. From past the arc. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Marvin Williams. 6 points for Kemba Walker.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Kaminsky.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Curry against Lee. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Walker. Lee kicks to Batum. Here's Kaminsky. The offensive rebound.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Back to Curry. Screen by Bogut. The 3. Feeds to Barnes. Goes back up. Drained for 2 points. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Shot's good. 10 points for Nicholas Batum.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Outside Curry. Back to Bogut. To the inside. And Green gets it to go.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Kaminsky, the pass to Jefferson. And he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for Draymond Green.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Draymond Green. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lynn against Curry. To the paint. It's tipped. Lynn with the steal. Daniels kicks to Lamb. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and